The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello and welcome aboard Norwegian Air. I'll be your pilot today. I am the newest addition to the Norwegian sales team in the US. I'm taking over from Danielle Managio, who was previously your account manager. She's still with us, but I'm helping her out. Um, so if you need anything, please contact me on my email. And I'll be able to help you out. Let's get started. So we have a fantastic incentive for our 2019 webinars. Every 6 webinar you attend, so listening to the whole webinar, signing up and watching the whole presentation, you'll get a free return ticket to Europe. So we'll have you traveling with us on no time. The next webinar will be on the 13th of February. Let's have a look at our history. So we've been around in Europe for the last 25 years. We started operations in 2002, and 5 years later, we're already expanded. In 2011, we were the first to offer in-flight Wi-Fi in Europe. And we were already dreaming of our long-haul flights. In 2013, we launched our flights to US and Asia, starting our global dream. And I think we're doing a pretty good job so far. We've won world's best low-cost long-haul airline for the 4th year in a row. And we're also in Argentina and Brazil. And this year, we've got our Dreamliners have Wi-Fi, so you can connect with your friends in the sky. So let's have a look at our facts and figures. So globally, we're the 6th largest low-cost airline. We have a big fleet and lots of destinations. Our employees are 10,000, up to 10,000, and most of these are cabin staff. And we're getting really popular. We've gone since 2017 to 33 million to 37 million. So how do we grow so quickly? Well, we run a very lean organization. I'm one of 4 salespeople on the team in the US. And as compared to some airlines who have up to 40 salespeople on the ground. We also have fuel-efficient aircrafts, which saves you a lot of money, and they're modern too. So our goal is to expand globally so we can create more jobs and strengthen the economic value, offering you better fares and direct flights. Let's have a look at our fleet. So we've got 3 types of aircrafts. Our short-haul operation in Europe is the 737-800, and then we have 2 long-haul types, which fly from airports. The 737 MAX flies from Providence, and our Boeing Dreamliner. So let's have a look at our short-haul operation. So as you can see in the cabin, we have no onboard entertainment. This makes the flight lighter and more fuel efficient. But you can stream your Netflix with our complimentary Wi-Fi. Our 737 MAX is a slightly bigger version than our European short haul, and this also doesn't have onboard entertainment, but it's a good idea just to advise your clients that they need to download their Netflix before boarding. But Wi-Fi is coming. So what's the big deal about the Dreamliner? Well, we travel, we fly it at a special altitude. We specialize in the fresh air and optimal cabin pressure. So when you arrive, you feel a lot less jet lagged. Also, we do smart mood lighting to reflect the time zone that you're traveling to, and comfortable seats so that you can enjoy the ride. In our premium cabin, so in our Dreamliner, we have two cabins. We have the premium cabin and economy. With the premium cabin, you can recline up to 150 degrees, which means you're like in a big lazy boy. It's very relaxing. Let's talk about what is offered on board with your premium cabin. So when you're looking in the GDS, you can see classes D, C, and I. This is for a premium economy. When you book in the GDS or with Virtuoso Air Portal, you get lounge access with the DC fare. I is our economy, is our restricted class. My apologies. I is our restricted class, and DNC is our flex option. So included in the bundle is fast track at selected airports, 2 check bags, complimentary alcoholic beverages, and 2 meals. So, and you also get the state-of-the-art touch screen where you can watch the latest movies. Currently these are the lounges that we offer for our main airports. And the economy cabin for Dreamliner, it's 333 configuration. You also have onboard entertainment here and Wi-Fi in all cabins. Our economy service, you get 2 meals. One is hot and then a small meal just before landing. With your meal, you get a complimentary alcoholic beverage and tea and coffee. Otherwise, you can just go on to the screen and order your meal when you're hungry, and you can purchase it. So you probably noticed, those people who've already booked with us will notice that we have several different airline codes. This is how we can do direct flights. So we have our DY, which is long haul operation, D8, which is European destinations, DI, which is long haul out of the UK, and DN, operating domestically in Argentina. So you get the same ticket numbers, and when you do book in the GDS, the carrier is DY for all of these. Now, some of you probably don't book through the GDS, and you'll book with our Virtuoso partner in their air portal. So I'm just going to go over how simple it is to do this. So when you log into Virtuoso portal. You'll have the main page there. You'll click on Staff Tools and to Air Booking. That will open up a new page. Sorry, it's a little bit small. So what I'll do is, if you ask me afterwards, if you send me an email, I'll be able to send this to you so that you can look at it in more detail. But basically, you just put in your cities, so originating city, destination city, click direct flights, and then you search. You'll come up with a list of different segments, and just select the ones that you would like. You can also sort it by price. And here we've found some pretty reasonable fares to London. They have a 20. Virtuoso has a nominal $20 fee, so that's quite, and that will be included in your final booking when you send it to the client. So, and this is discounted. So you click on book flights, and you'll come up to the screen where they will have held the flights for you. It'll have all the details. You click on the rules and regulations. So this will tell you how to change, how much it will cost to change the flight, if you can name change, and if it's refundable. I-Class is a restricted fare, so it won't be refundable, but our DNC is fully flex. So just check all the details, make sure that they're right. You enter in your credit card, and right down on the bottom right, you can see the agency fee. This is something that you can make a little, put your own fee on. So you can change it to whatever you like, and it will be included in the booking at the end. So then we move down the page, and you'll see where you enter the passenger details. So the red asterisks, you need to enter these in, and just copy the passport and the date of birth and gender. And these are the minimum amount of criteria for this. So you just need to click the two that you understand the sales restrictions, and then you go ahead and book. And you'll receive a itinerary to your email that you've registered with Virtuoso. So if you would like to know a little bit more about the Virtuoso booking process, you can also go to Staff Tools information pages, go to Virtual Air Professional Development, and then you can see some live recorded webinars where they'll tell you a lot more in detail about how to book flights. If you don't have this facility, you can always ask your manager, and they will email the Virtuoso team and get you set up. So let's have a look at our routes. We've got lots of exciting things happening for 2019, but let's talk about our changes at the moment. We've got 2 routes flying from Boston, Rome on the 31st of March, Madrid on the 2nd of May this year. We are starting early from Austin in March, and we also have some great fares to Guadeloupe and Martinique, also from New York. These are seasonal, and they will finish at the end of March. But if you'd like to go somewhere warm, it's really cheap and a beautiful place to visit. As you can see, London is really busy road, 3 times daily now, so with really good times for your business traveller as well. Also, our route map, it is quite small, but I can send you a copy of this, and it's easy reference so you can see where we fly from. Here's a great cheat sheet to have on your desk. It just tells you the need to know stuff for booking us. And I haven't mentioned earlier, but when you book through GDS or you book through Virtuoso, you will get the agent bundle, which includes 2 pieces of checked luggage, seat reservation, and meals. So you're already winning with against the online, our direct online Norwegian website. Our Norwegian rewards program is fantastic, and you earn cash points every time you fly. You also goes towards when you're shopping for certain outlets. And these reward points are quite special. You don't have to save for 10,000 points to get one flight. You can actually use your cash points towards your flights all the time. So you can take, if you've got 300 points, you can take 300 points of value off your flight. So it makes it a little bit easier to achieve, to start winning. Our groups on Norwegian has recently changed. So we have a new system, so we can get instant bookings on Amadeus and the agent portal. So that stops you from waiting for quotes. And our deposit has changed. So if you can see then, you've got 150 days before departure, where the deposit is due. Names are reported up to 30 days before departure, but you can change names right up to departure. Change names up to the ticketing date. I'm going to be traveling around in the next couple of months, and these are the places where I'm going to be. If you would like an in-person presentation or like to come on our aircraft familiar, please let me know. Please send me an email. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know if you have any questions. I'd like to answer anything that you have. And this is my email. So to send me if you would like a copy of this presentation, or if you'd like to come along to our aircraft mill, or if I can pop in and give you a more detailed overview of our airline. So I've got a few questions here I'd like to answer. So there is a question about Detroit. At the moment, we haven't got any plans for Detroit, but we're always expanding, so you never know. And definitely just keep your ear to the ground, and you never know when we might hit that part of the US. Norwegian does allow name changes, and there's just a fee for that. So it makes it easy to change, to sell on your flight. Unfortunately, I didn't make the screen bigger, but I'd be happy to send you a copy of the presentation. So we have a special in the Dreamliner. We have a special fresh air for at a special altitude and adjusted cabin pressure. So when you arrive at the other side of your flight, you feel a lot fresher and not so jet lagged. And meals are included in economy on long haul flights. So when you book through the GDS or Virtuoso air portal, your meals will be included in that booking. I'm just having a look through some of your questions. Okay, so all of any booking that is booked in the GDS, so Sabre, Galileo, and Amadeus, include two bags of 44 pounds, one your seat assignment, and meals, which include the hot meal and a small meal on arrival, just before arrival. And you normally get a complimentary alcoholic beverage with your hot meal. And that is all cabins and all flights with Norwegian through the GDS. Well, Virtuoso has special. So if you book in one question is if you book in the GDS versus on Virtuoso, is there any price difference? Virtuoso has special negotiated fares. So if you do have an account with their air portal, then you will see better fares. I'll go back to the aircraft famil. And you can see the dates. So the group, how far in advance do the group dates open? So I think it's 330 days, if I'm not mistaken, but I'd be happy to send you a link about that. So the people who book on our website directly is normally around about $90. So booking through Virtuoso is definitely a lot cheaper for them. Our aircraft tours are available while you are in each city and state. As you can see, we have a few airport aircraft tours coming up, and then over the year we will have different aircraft tours, which I would love to invite you all to, depending on your area. So I'll definitely keep you posted with those. I've just got a question about, I just heard that the lounge access is no longer available for premium tickets, and is that true? No, that's not true. So we offer the lounge access for the flex tickets. The I-class, which is the restricted, we don't offer. I just have one thing to say about, there were some people with a concern about a media hype over over the Christmas period. And I just wanted to say that that's exactly what it is. It is media hype, and you shouldn't worry about your passengers traveling on Norwegian. I would be happy to send you a copy of the press release that has been released by our CFO, and it says what we've done to combat all of those negative reports, and we are looking forward to expanding our growth in North America. So just in case you're worried about that. Okay, one last question, and then I'll let you go. Did Norwegian eliminate Oakland route? No. What we did is we moved the London flight to San Francisco, but the rest of our flights are flying from Oakland. Anyway, I would like to thank you so much for joining me on this presentation. If you have any questions, please email me. I would be really happy to help you resolve any problems. And I look forward to talking to you again. Thank you. Bye-bye.